Hey everybody, I'm back today with another 12 by 12 process video for you using Chamel's Reasons to Smile collection. Today's video goes along with the story prompt and technique prompt for this week's mini load challenge over at scraphappy.org. If you don't know what scraphappy.org is, I will leave the link in the video or in the description box below. So basically, a Scrap Happy is a community of scrapbookers. They run challenges. We have an amazing blog team. There is monthly get-togethers on Zoom. Some of them are just like Zoom crops. Some of them are more focused towards education and information. I am super fortunate enough to be an instructor for Scrap Happy, so I teach a monthly class. For Alice, I recently taught at the Scrap Happy reunion in Charlotte, and one of the big kind of events that you probably have heard of that Scrap Happy organizes and hosts is Calvin Ball, as well as multiple load challenges throughout the year. So usually for the load challenges, you can purchase access to just participating in the load challenges, or you can go ahead and get a full 1-year subscription to Scrap Happy and get loads and loads of content. I also have been running a challenge series throughout the year with Alice called Unexpected Inspiration. And that includes videos in the Scrap Happy membership, as well as if you are a member of my YouTube Perks membership, you also receive the videos for that challenge as part of your membership as well. So this week, this video will go up on Sunday, and Sunday is actually the last day of the challenge. Over at Scrap Happy, we have been running a mini load challenge. What's a load? So load stands for lay out a day. So every day on your email, you receive a prompt for a project, for a scrapbook page. So you'll receive a story prompt, which will give you something you can write about or journal about or spark a story that maybe you haven't told yet. It'll ask a question or give you information. And then there will also be a technique prompt, which will give you a challenge. Maybe it's like a grab 5 challenge. Maybe it's something to that effect. They are always unique and different and fun. They're not just a cookie cutter challenge. They're really, really interesting. And all of the challenges during either a mini load week, which is a week, 7 days, 7 challenges, or a whole month of challenges are based around a theme. So the theme for the mini load, which was this week, is the movie Footloose. And my challenge for today was to scrapbook something that it talks about like what you do or what you like when you cut loose. What do you do to cut loose? And so all the prompts this whole week have been Footloose prompts. They have all been based upon the movie Footloose, just different aspects of it, things like that. I'm not going to tell you what the technique prompt is because we're going to keep a little bit of my prompt a secret for the Scrap Happy community. They will know when they watch this video what the prompt is. So what I have here, but let me just say, I'm okay telling you the story prompt because I feel like my layout that I'm going to create today definitely is like, it's obvious. If you know me, if you've been around my channel for a little bit, it's pretty obvious that, you know, I'm a pretty kind of mellow, stay at home, simple life, simple joys kind of girl. Little things make me happy. So for a story prompt asking me, what do you do to cut loose? It's pretty much going to be get some ice cream and hit up a bookstore. And that's what we're going to scrapbook today. I'm going to get some ink on this stamp set today because I need a really big journaling section for this album or for this page. I know going in I'm going to have 5 photos, which that's a lot for me, but I have said this before. I'm trying really, really hard to keep my scrapbooks to 2 12 by 12 scrapbooks to cover this entire year, which means we have to do a lot of pictures, a lot of pages that ends up having a good amount of pictures on it, right? So today's layout has 5 photos on it. I am grabbing my favorite perfect pink party dress ink, and I am going to go ahead and stamp some of the journaling boxes from the Reason to Smile stamp set. I found when I used this stamp set that once I had it good and seasoned, so I really rubbed it and washed it, cleaned it, made sure there was no oils on it before I started stamping with it. And I found that as long as I used a light hand with the ink and I used my Misty, I got very good results with this stamp set. Even though it is acrylic, I think it did pretty well. I mean, they're pretty simple stamps. They're pretty much just journaling stamps. But I think I was happy. There is a little trick to it, and don't push your stamp set too hard. You kind of have to use a light hand. But I was able to get really nice journaling boxes for my layout today. I'm not going to do my journaling on camera today, so there will be what looks like pretty open area on this particular layout while I'm putting it together and in the close-up photos because I left the journaling off. I was on a roll creating layout after layout with Shamel's Reasons to Smile collection on the day I made this layout, and so I just wanted to keep going and keep creating the next layout. And so that was why I kind of skipped the journaling on this one. But once I put that journaling in, this layout looks nice and full. Like there is this big open white area right now in the video because of the journaling being without writing the journaling in, but it's good now. It's nice and full. So I'm going to go ahead and add my journaling there. And there's a lot of kind of, I don't want to say dead space, but there's a lot of open areas in some of these photos. So I can overlap some of both the elements and then the journaling box onto my photos. I will say I really, really, really enjoy this layout design. This is a new to me design. I had an idea that I wanted to do like a 2/3, 1/3 layout, but I wanted to split them up into a more open page design, and I think it turned out really, really cool. I really like how this page design worked out in the end. For my title is going to be big today, so I have a pretty long title. It's going to be a mixed font title. I'm going to use the thickers from Shamel's collection, also the puffy alphabet stickers from the collection, as well as some glitter thickers. And as I lightly put the alphabet stickers down that I'm going to use today, I'm also going to be kind of moving them around so I can put some different elements into my title. So the part I'm working on now is going to say always time for books. And then I want to have a couple book elements behind the title for some embellishment and have them kind of have the books kind of interact with all of my letter stickers. So I'm going to get that upper part of my title in place. Before I sat down to start putting this layout together, I went through all of the papery pack stickers and I pulled out all of the ice cream and all of the books. I knew I was going to be working on a white cardstock background, so I decided that using and utilizing some of the washi stickers in the papery pack would be ideal. I also knew that I was going to be adding like these thickers and puffy foam stickers and the puffy stickers, and so I didn't want to get any kind of thick cardstock or ephemera or anything like that. So those nice thin washi stickers that were in the papery pack were perfect. There were a couple of these little washi stickers here that say ice cream is, I think it's something like ice cream is the best start part of a day or something like that. You see here, I'm going to cut it off. All of it except for the ice cream. I just want the ice cream words. Because underneath here, on the second kind of pattern paper strip, we're going to put and ice cream. So my full title is going to be Always Time for Books and Ice Cream. And I'm just going to go ahead and get the rest of that title into place. And you can see here how I organized and kind of pulled out all of the ice cream and books from the papery packing and separated them into this cute little die cut tray. So now it's time to add books to the book side of my layout and ice cream to the ice cream side of my layout. And I'm just going to go ahead and layer up these washi stickers with some cardstock stickers and some of the puffy ice creams from the foam phrase stickers. Same with the books. I'm going to add a little book puffy stick from the foam phrase stickers onto my journaling just for a little bit of extra embellishment. I'm also going to cluster some ice creams up here at the top where I have a portrait style photograph and a little bit of an open area there. And then I'm going to look at my overall layout and I want to see where I need maybe some more embellishments or where I need more. So I'm going to end up using a little piece of the cardstock stickers. I'm going to add some more ice cream so we have kind of like a layer of ice creams or more than just those 3 by the portrait photo. And then I'm going to add a cardstock sticker piece across the bottom to kind of fill in some of that white space that's underneath my and ice cream section of my title. I decided to stamp and add another little journaling box beside the book because I decided that I wanted to add a flare to kind of the bottom left portion of my journaling area, and I wanted to make sure that I wasn't going to cover up too much of my lines and then not have enough room for my writing. I had these adorable flares from Scrap and Happy Studio. This is from a new release. I think her last release. But it is the cutest little set of ice cream and there's a couple just really fun colors. This flare set looks amazing with Chamel's Reason to Smile collection. So I chose 3 to add to my layout. One of them has little ice creams and popsicles. One of them just has like a little arrow design. And then one of them says, life is better with sprinkles. And I just thought it was like the perfect little flare set to add to this project. These are the canvas flares. So these are the ones that are a little bit thicker. and a little bit bigger than the epoxy flares or the junk bucket flares, but they are super cute and sweet. And I'm not worried about bulk at this point. I'm doing good in my album, so I could go ahead and use them here. And then I also went through my stash and grabbed some sequins. These are an older set called Just Good Stuff. I designed this set. If they are still available in the shop, I will link them up. But as I always say, even if the specific sequin mix that I use in my project is unavailable, I will always link up Spiegel Mom Scraps shop because she has the most amazing sequin mix. And I'm not saying that because I design a lot of them, but they are beautiful. And you can always use my code SARASCRAPS, all uppercase, all one word, for a discount in the shop as well. And I have been using and loving this Gina K pick and stick tool for long enough now that I feel very comfortable saying that it is fabulous. And I will leave all the links you'll need if something caught your eye, if you just simply must run over and grab Chamel's collection or some of these flare or some sequins or the Gina K pick and stick tool. I will leave all of that in the description box below for you. And once I get all these sequins into place, we are going to call this layout done. Here are all of the close-ups. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you all again very, very soon. Bye.